Guys, what is going on? Pilot Man here with the RC Plane Addict. I want to welcome you to my channel, a place where I get to share my passion and addiction for flying these beautiful planes. Sorry, I think my plane back here is gonna fly away from me. Anyways, it's a cold December day, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? The snow isn't here, it's fairly warm, the sun is to my back, and it's a beautiful sky, so we're gonna make the day out of the best out of this day. So I got a bunch of planes out here today. I'm gonna be flying my beautiful Mustang. Yeah, this is the Master Series from Flite Test. I love this plane. Got my little logo on there, some water slides. Been playing with that this winter. So anyways, yeah, this plane does great in the winter, and also in the wind, I should say. It's like one of those just sunny weather, bad weather flyers. You know, it's foam board. There isn't much stock into it. Yeah, I painted it and it looks beautiful, but honestly, at the end of the day, we're talking about $6 worth of Dollar Tree foam board and some electronics that really survive most of the punishment that I put these things through. So I'm flying on the Flite Test C-Pack, and we're gonna get this thing up in the air. Hopefully we'll do all right. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna be flying with a 3000 milliamp hour 4-cell. It's just an everyday run-of-the-mill battery that I got from my local hobby store. All right, let's get this thing loaded up here. Everything looks good. All right. This is one of those planes where, like, I'm kind of thinking about putting a gyro in because it's so light and does get just thrown around in the wind. But then again, it's like, you can't have a gyro in everything, right? Well, I suppose you can have a gyro in everything, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, I'm gonna connect this bad boy up here. Usually she gives me one more tone to initialize, but did not. So that is really weird. This thing has been twitching. I don't know what that's about. When I boot it up, look at that. Isn't that weird? And the throttle cut's off. Maybe my ESC needs to be recalibrated. That is so weird. I don't know if you guys know what's going on here. Let me know. That's the second time that's happened today, and that never happens. Got me. All right, this plane is super efficient on the battery, so I have a 7.5 minute timer. I apologize if this is too long. If not, stick with me and watch me fly. Who knows? Maybe I'll take it into the dirt for you guys. No, I really hope I don't do that. That would be god-awful terrible. All right, adjust my head cam, flying.
Throttle cut off.
All right, everything is turning in the right directions. Wow, that wind is something else. All right, it's been gusting, so I'm gonna kind of just wait for the gust to pass and then I'll throw it up. It's a pretty nasty crosswind. All right, that feels pretty good. Going up. See that torque roll take it over? That was pretty insane. Ooh. Apologize about that. So yeah, that's one thing about this plane. She's got plenty of juice. Not worried about her fighting the wind at all. Try to keep it close. I'm sorry I don't have my run cam on board to kind of give you a little bit better perspective, especially when I'm flying. Oh, look at this wind throw it around. It's insane. Yeah, so right now it's like I've been flying about half throttle. It's just a click over half throttle. Nothing too crazy. And yeah, she's pipping around pretty well. I just don't want to let it get behind me because that's when I can get in some real problems. For one thing, the satellites are behind me, and for another, that's the direction that the wind is pushing. So definitely don't want to go in that direction. Let me bring it closer. I apologize for being so far away. That's the problem with like flying by yourself, I feel. I mean, for one thing, you're also talking to yourself, but not having like a cameraman to help you with like the zooming and oh, that was pretty close to the fence.
Time remaining 6 minutes.
And just holding that camera, it's like it would definitely elevate my game, especially with my content, but that's okay. Let's take it up. Power for days, boys. Coming back down. So this is by no means a fast plane. I know it sounds pretty aggressive. Let's see if I could do a high speed for you guys just to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, there's high speed, full throttle. She sounds meaner than she is. But yeah, there's definitely plenty of power. The one thing about this plane is it runs really hot. I'm not certain that this CPAC is meant to fly on a 4-cell. So I do kind of just go easy with it. Also, I think this cold weather is going to be good for that motor. It'll help to keep it a little cooler than it normally is. It's normally smoking hot when I bring it in. And I mean smoking hot. Yeah, the wind's pushing it, but it's not. I mean, it looks like it's flying with a gyro, right? It's not. It really isn't. It's just a very well-behaved plane. I should probably back it down. I was actually pretty pushing it hard there. Also, if the wind makes for terrible audio, well, you know I'm definitely flying in some crazy wind here. I'm starting to feel like Grandpa Gary flying in all conditions.
4 minutes.
Yeah, this plane isn't big on stunts, so I'm not going to be doing like anything too crazy for you guys. Well, that was really close to the flag. Trying to do some steep turns, keeping out in front of us. All right, let's see if I can do a, whoa. A loop here into the wind. I often wonder how strong that battery is in there. I mean, there's no battery straps or plywood holding it in. It's just like Velcro against the paper. I know like one day I'm gonna do something really hard on this plane and my battery is gonna drop out. It wouldn't be the first time I lost a battery in a foam board plane. I do have to admit though, Flite Test knows how to build a well-balanced plane. Like without the battery in it, I've actually had planes come down gliding as if they were manned. In fact, funny story, I was flying the Baby Blunder by Flite Test like years ago with Pilot Rich, and I was doing my thing and the Velcro gave, dropped my battery. Just saw it drop straight out of the sky and he's screaming, keep it up, you're doing great, you're doing great. Meanwhile, I'm staring at him, he's looking at the plane, and I'm thinking to myself, does this man like not understand that this is not a powered flight? Like I have no control over this plane right now. And sure enough, it did a flat turn all the way down to earth and belly landed. I mean, he had perfectly good right to think I was flying that plane, because yeah, no one could tell that the plane was out of control and basically just doing its own thing. Gotta love flying. Wow. Look at the wind take this plane. Nothing like sheets of foam flying in the wind. Good thing this plane has good rudder authority. This is like a nightmare to fly in if I was doing like a wing or a 3-channel plane, because if I didn't have that rudder authority, it would definitely be so much harder to control. This plane is good. This plane is good in the wind. I'm fairly comfortable flying this plane in the wind. All right, there's my 7.5 minutes, or my minute timer, I should say. I'm gonna do one more pass here for you guys. Look at the wind jumping it around. Oh, this is gonna be some crazy landing. Oh yes. All right, let's line it up. Let's see if I can do this thing without destroying my foam board in the wind. All right, coming in, coming in, coming in. Oh, my thumbs are cold. Drop that wing. Come on, buddy. Get down. Oh! Well, that was a little bit harder into the dirt than I would have liked it, but you know what? For the best part, it landed on its belly, so I want to take it. I'm gonna take it. Let's see. Yeah, kind of came down a little hard there, but it's still pretty stiff. There's no real wiggle in the nose here. Not bad, not bad. Take it. Ah, great little plane. I wish I didn't like wing over that one time and put that nasty crinkle in the wing there, but you know what? It's all right. It's gonna be all right. When I give this plane up or retire it and I take it apart, I'm curious to see if that spar in there broke. She seems to be holding pretty well, I gotta be honest. Oh yeah, it came down really hard there on the wing. You see it kind of delaminated a little bit. That's easy. A little foam board should be all right. Or a little glue, hot glue. Man, that cold is getting to me. Oh look, there it goes again. Doesn't like me touching it. Hey, but it's cool, take it. That is so strange. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. I'm gonna get this battery out before it starts taking off. So strange. All right, well that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that flight. Yeah, you know, this plane is just a lot of fun to fly in the wind or any day whatsoever. It's just a very, very well, I guess, designed plane. And Overstreet, you know what's up, man. This is definitely a beautiful, beautiful plane. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and please give me a comment. Tell me what's going on with this plane, why it's jittering like that with no input control. I'm hoping it's just an ESC calibration, but I could be terribly wrong about that. Anyways, I'm gonna get this thing off the bench before it flies away on me. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share with some friends, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.